So, how's your love life?
Super. Thanks, Uncle G.
Still no fella then, eh? I don't know.
You career girls can't put it off forever, you know. Tick-tock, tick-tock. Mark?
Maybe this was the mysterious Mr. Right I'd been waiting my whole life to meet.
Do you remember Bridget?
Maybe not.
Lives just round the corner from you.
Mother, I do not need a blind date, particularly not with some verbally incontinent spinster who smokes like a chimney, drinks like a fish, and dresses like her mother.
Yummy.
Turkey curry. My favourite.
And that was it. Right there. Right there. That was the moment. I suddenly realized that unless something changed soon, I was going to live a life where my major relationship was with a bottle of wine. And I'd finally die fat and alone and be found 3 weeks later, half-eaten by wild dogs. Or I was about to turn into Glenn Close in Fatal Attraction.
This one's for you and me, living out our dreams. We're all right where we should.
Every life, there comes a time to turn the page.
I decided to get a grip on my life and start a diary.
Resolution number 1. Will not be paranoid about weight. Will not form romantic attachments to any of the following: alcoholics, workaholics, sleeping toms, or perverts. And will not fantasize about a particular person who embodies all these things. My boss.
I was wondering if you might care for dinner Friday night.
These are, for me, absolutely enormous pets. There's nothing to be embarrassed about. I'm wearing something quite similar myself. I'll show you.
Now, she's finding herself caught between a man who may be too good to be true and a man who's so wrong.
Bizarre what some men find attractive.
Yeah.
He could be right.
The thing is, I like you very much.
My heart's a stereo, it beats for you, so I'm thinking about.
Mustn't read too much into it, though. Dum-dum-dum-dum, dum-dum-dum-dum-dum-dum.
And it all began, of course, with some very irresponsible emailing over Bridget's non-existent skirt.
What are you doing tonight?
Actually, I'm busy.
What about tomorrow?
No, tomorrow's the launch.
Oh, yes, of course. Possibly the worst book ever published.
Well, in the end, that's not the headline we've gone for.
Next night.
Let's see, shall we? Night, Daniel.
Right. No pressure, Bridge, but your whole future happiness now depends on how you behave on this one social occasion.
Right, what should I do?
First, look gorgeous.
Oh! Oh! God!
2, then totally ignore Daniel and suck up to famous author.
Man?
Have you got a boyfriend? A real one?
I have, Father. I have. And he's perfect.
Hurrah! I am no longer tragic spinster, but proper girlfriend of bona fide sex god. So committed that he's taking me on a full-blown mini break holiday weekend.
Just promise me we don't have to sit in any little boats and read Ponzi poetry to each other.
He's also agreed to protect me at Uncle Jeffrey's hideous Tarts and Vickers fancy dress party. This can't be just shagging. A mini break means true love. Suddenly feel like screen goddess and manner of Grace Kelly. Though perhaps ever so slightly less elegant under pressure.
No, I
I can't take one more step toward.
I was hoping that you would want to be a part of it. I'm 36 years old. It may be my last chance to have a child. Alex.
Like this, continuing with one's life seems impossible, and eating the entire contents of one's fridge seems inevitable. I have two choices: to give up and accept permanent state of spinsterhood and eventual eating by dogs, or not. And this time I choose not. I will not be defeated by a bad man and an American stick insect. Instead, I choose vodka and Chaka Khan.
Oh, why do you want to work in television?
I've got to leave my current job because I've shagged my boss.
Fair enough. Start on Monday. We'll see how we go. Oh, and incidentally, at Sit Up Britain, no one ever gets sacked for shagging the boss. That's a matter of principle.
How's your love life?
Oh.
Still going out with that publishing chappie?
No.
Never dip your nib in the office ink.
Right.
You really ought to hurry up and get sprogged up, you know, old girl. Times are running out. Tick-tock.
Yes. Tell me, is it 1 in 4 marriages that ends in divorce now, or 1 in 3?
1 in 3.
Seriously, though. Office is full of single girls in their 30s. Fine physical specimens, but they just can't seem to hold down a chap.
Yes. Why is it there are so many unmarried women in their 30s these days, Bridget?
Well, I don't know. Suppose it doesn't help that underneath our clothes, our entire bodies are covered in scales.
Later that day, I got to thinking about relationships. There are those that open you up to something new and exotic. Those that are old and familiar. Those that bring up lots of questions. Those that bring you somewhere unexpected. Those that bring you far from where you started. And those that bring you back. But the most exciting, challenging, and significant relationship of all is the one you have with yourself. And if you find someone to love the you love.
Hi. What's shaking, baby?
How's Napa?
The house is on the market. Look out, New York. I'm a-comin'.
Well, that's just fabulous. You got the love. You got the love. You got the love. Sometimes I feel like throwing my hands up in the air.
Chest to chest, nose to nose, palm to palm, we were always